Hobby Shop. Fly the best. 3dhobbyshop.com.
Hey guys, welcome to another 3D clinic session here with Josh Bonedoc Young and my lovely wife In behind the camera. We're here in another beautiful San Diego afternoon, just enjoying our time with the new slick. This is the new scheme, the same my beloved AJ slick here. Let's take it for a spin. A little pre-flight routine, up, down, left, right, and turn on the timer and off we go. This is my first flight on the slick, by the way, but just as all slick, they all fly very comfortably. And so right now let's talk about Harrier landing. I think Harrier landing is definitely one of the most important skills you can have as a 3D pilot. If you can Harrier land, then you can land anywhere, you can fly anywhere, and you can land in any kind of condition, however windy it is or however much crosswind you got. Prerequisite to Harrier landing, of course, is that you've got command of your Harrier function, okay? So at least you know how to Harrier, you know how to turn it around, you know how to make small adjustments. Let's see, we're making a right turn right here. Again, bank with your ailerons and then turn your rudder accordingly so that you can get the right amount of turn. And then just learn at first how to just come low, you know, come low. There are a couple of different ways of doing Harrier landing. That's a Harrier landing already, unintentional, but nevertheless a successful one. There are people who just touch the tail and then plop it. And with the slick and most other 3D hobby shop planes, you'd be able to get away with that, okay? Because they're built strong and they're going to survive your landing well. But if, let's say, you're on a Harrier, that's what I'm talking about. Just touch the tail and plop it. And if you've got any 55 size or smaller, and even I've done it with my big AJ slick, they'll still take it. But if you've got weaker airplanes, they may not be able to hold it. The landing gear might rip out, okay? So the classier way to do Harrier landing is to almost transition back into forward flight from stalled flight. So right now we're stalled, we're getting close. I'm transitioning into forward flight and land. Okay, you can try practicing this away from the danger of the ground. Just go ahead. I'm going to bring the slick around. Okay, and as you can see, I'm stalled right now. Feed up more throttle and less elevator. There you go. See how transition to forward flight from stalled flight seamlessly. If you can do that, okay, if you can transition from a forward flight, from a stalled flight into a regular forward flight, then you can do a smooth Harrier landing. As you can see, high alpha, more throttle, less elevator. There you go. If I were right next to the ground, then that would have been a very smooth Harrier landing. So let's put that at work, all right? All right, I'm doing the Harrier transition. Not that smoothly, but something to that effect. Let's try that again. Okay, Harrier, more throttle, less elevator. There you go. And a couple of things also. When you're doing Harrier, you want to make sure that you've killed all your forward flight, okay? So basically, if you're doing your Harrier from all the way up there, you need to feed up the throttle first, because if not, your momentum is too high. There you go. Also, if you can Harrier land, then you can do all sorts of cool stuff. My favorite, Just doing this. And again, 3D Hobby Shop planes landing gear can take it, but don't mess with some other manufacturers' airplanes may not be able to take the abuse. So again, appropriate hair landing, more throttle, less elevator, and then transition. All right, that's the end of it. So that's how you Harrier land. All right, thanks, hon.